faith infused hip hop, R&B, and poetry right here on SiriusXM, channel 154, Holy Culture Radio, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. We're still talking with the super talented author, writer, just entrepreneur, just savvy, just listen, a heart of gold. Listen, she loved to love on the people, Ashley Monique. So listen, Ashley, I have to ask you, you said something before we went to break. You were inspired to start a clothing line that can help inspire women and men, because you were going through a journey in your life with losing weight and not feeling so good about yourself. Can you speak about the importance of, you going through that and being able to still keep yourself, your mental health at a good place, and then keep your spiritual level at a good place to get you through that? Because a lot of people let that tear them down and keep them in a depressed state, but you overcame that.
Yes, so one of my main things is I kind of questioned God when I was going through a lot of my life, and even stemming to the books. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying overall, I try to use everything that I go through as a lesson, and I try to figure out why. So I really got the revelation that actually you do not go through things just so you can make it out alone and hold that information that you had to make it out. You need to share the tools that you utilize to grow and come up out of your situation, and you need to help others. So yes, I definitely was going through a time where I felt low. My self-esteem was really low, and being able to pull yourself up out of a depression is very hard. And one of the things I do want to highlight with me being a mental health professional, it is very important for us to get help. If we're going through suicidal ideations, depression, any type of mental illness, it's okay to get help. I know people have this mindset sometimes oh my goodness, it's embarrassing if I need a therapist or a counselor. But if you are going through something, please get the help that you need so that you can be a better you. And that's exactly what I did. I got the help that I needed to be a better me. And going through trying to lose weight, because I was always a slim girl. I've never had issues with weight. And then all of a sudden in 1 year, voila, my life just switched. So it was different for me. I had to turn over a new leaf. I had to start living a healthier life. I had to start exercising. It's a lot of things that I do not eat now that I don't incorporate into my diet. And I've been maintaining this for a while now.
Listen, don't start talking about diet, because focus is those are cuss words around these parts.
Listen, y'all keep motivating me. I'm not there yet, but God, he ain't done on me yet. Pray for me.
No, okay. We praying over here. I mean, both of us, we are going through it. So I appreciate you sharing about all of that. People need to hear this. I mean, you're a busy woman. You're doing so many things. All across the board. End to end, diet, health, it's important. If you don't have that, you don't have anything. You're not going to be able to fulfill all these things or get to the end of the vision of all this because of your health. So thank you so much for sharing that. And I want to know about this book tour. I want to know about Unbroken and Brokenness and all things fixed and put back together. So can you come on, give us a little something about this? I'm oh man, when is the tour coming to town? What you got going on with this?
Okay, so going to my books, going back to what I said earlier, when I was questioning, why am I going through these things, and it's time to be able to share and help other people. And that's exactly what I did. I've been trying to utilize as many avenues as possible to be able to do that. And my books are one of them. I actually have a book series, Reconnecting My Brokenness, Tips to Renew Your Mind. And it is a devotional series. I vowed to write one book per year for 4 years, and I'm actually on the 4th year. So my 4th book comes out at the end of this year, and this will conclude the series. Now, I think I'm going to try a children's book after that, but
let's go.
Listen, don't hold me to it yet, not yet. But yeah, so going to the books, I tell a piece of my story at the beginning of each book, and they have different focuses. And also throughout the book, I provide daily tips, quotes, scriptures. I even provide sections in the books where individuals can journal, because I don't want them to just read the information and that's it. Like, I want you to be able to study. I want you to be able to take what you already know, take what you're reading, and kind of jot down some things. I provide affirmations, because I really don't know if everybody realizes that when you speak things into the atmosphere, they're more prone to happen. So when you're speaking negativity in the atmosphere and negative things are always happening for you, what else do you expect? So I do provide positive affirmations in the book so that you can speak those into the atmosphere, so you can get some things moving and shaking in your life. And then I also provide resources in the book for people who may be experiencing domestic violence or depression or things like that. You can get the help that you need.
That's wonderful.